sport clip. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Time to stream. Let's have some fun here today. Let's do some Bannerlord streaming. One sec. Just setting up some stuff here. Before we get started though, with any new patch, I like to just dive deep into the patch and everything like that. You know, it takes a long time to learn everything, but you just got to do it. And when I like to focus up when I do it, I'm going to put in my mouth, I'm going to put some sneak. This stream has been brought to you by Sneak Energy. Because when you got a hangover, nothing kills it quite like Sneak does. All right, so let's have some fun here today. Let's do some stuff. How you doing, Curtis? What's up, Piglet? What's up, Jonah? I know it's been a minute since I streamed, so we're going to have some fun here today together as the bros. If you do want to pick up Sneak, you can use the link in my description there. That's a link to the starter pack, and you'd use the creator code Sparty at checkout to support the channel. So what we're going to do here today is play version 1.6. There have been quite a few changes that have happened. I will tell you guys right out the gate here, it's really temperamental. You cannot use any mods. I used banner paste and it worked, but then I couldn't go in my inventory. So there were a lot of headaches, and we might even run into some today. And if we run into too many, we will unfortunately have to end the stream, but we should be okay. Let's kind of go over the character that I've made here for today. And we have some stuff that we got to do, some housekeeping as it were. I've done a little, oh, let me actually do this too. I turned the music down for that prelude. So I've set him up with a ton of skills and everything. So we'll kind of go through that. But we'll have some fun here real quick. Let me just build these out really fast. Basher for sure. We're going to go in with that. Cavalry. A duelist versus trainer. This is party leader? Okay, and this is... Well, wielding one? No, we're not going to be doing the last one. Well, Dome Piece is always well-rounded and glistening, you know what I mean? What's up, Ross? How you doing? Flesson, what up, my dude? Guys, and also... Oobol, that's great to hear, dude. That is great to hear, man. Congratulations on acquiring the beauty in which is Bannerlord. You will never have a moment of free time in your life now after this point. You chose the wrong direction. Larger shield protection. Yeah. So one thing I will say that I did, I also set myself up with lots of workshops, and I used Flesson's video. Flesson just released a video on this about, you know, what workshops are best in a version 1.6. Let me get you guys a link to that. I literally just put them in, so they haven't had a chance to really pollinate. But here we go. Best workshops for each town from the almighty Flesson. Let's go ahead and link this right there. Why is this only 144 in quality? Because you need to increase the quality on your end, man. That's a personal problem, my dude. Should be a screaming 1440p. YouTube though has been really weird. I've noticed with like their playbacks, enforcing funky resolutions on people. Okay, let's go back into this. Pole arm. We'll fix this up. We'll go cavalry. We will go braced, and I'm probably going clean thrust if anything. I don't even have any pole arms, but I got it just in case. Hard knock. Oh, what? I noticed they spaced out everything, which is kind of nice. They spaced out these secondary perks. They're not all like on top of each other. What are you going to test today? Random Joe, we're just testing version 1.6 of the patch and seeing what's wrong. Everyone's getting the stream's coming through in 1440p, right? Not 144. Yeah, we're definitely doing an Azurai playthrough because of the new Azurai cultural benefits. Athletics. A guy I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, just YouTube being done. Good to hear. Good to hear. I should have had this done ahead of time, guys, so I apologize. Okay, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius, guys. Athletics was nerfed last patch, I thought, Pig. Has it been nerfed even further in this one? I don't know. Oh, have been halved. Got it. I just jacked all my stuff up, as you can see, so... Shalom, what's up, William? Nothing much. We pretty much haven't done anything yet. I just had to, quickly, go through the skills here and add everything in. I was like, called, I mean, so a lot of people were saying like, hey, with the Elephant DLC, is this an actual DLC? And my honest opinion is that, what is this for this one? My honest opinion is that it's not, hey, Ananda, what's up? I don't know if the DLC is an actual DLC. I just think it's an actual like weird nomenclature thing with the way that they actually say stuff. Like, there definitely is a language barrier when you're talking to anyone from Tailworlds. And I've seen a lot of the way that they communicate on the forums, and sometimes I'm like, that's a little off. So I think it might actually just be a set module for the game. They just haven't added in. They put it as DLC. They name it DLC. I just literally think it is a naming convention. I'd be pretty surprised if it was an actual DLC they're working on. But then again, you know, I've talked to the internal beta tester when the game first came out, and he was like, what version are you on? I was like, oh, I don't know, 1.2, 1.3. He said, oh, okay, well, I'm on like 1.8 or something. He's like, I'm way far ahead of you. Things look way different in my game. I'm like, oh, me too. Some of them are Turkish. There's, I mean, the community manager is British, but he's living in Turkish. That's not what it's called. That's not the thing. Cavalry troops. Okay, so I'm gonna go pop all the way back here. Let's go right there. And I slapped some characters into the army too. I'll just keep those guys. There's a lot. I put a lot of people in here. Good lord. I was like in kind of a rush, so I just got the people I thought I needed. Alright, Thomas Gideon. Yes, Turkey. Turkey is the name of it. Right, going to clan. Let's go see what I can do. Ananda, I hope I don't disappoint you today. I know how critical you are of us people who make YouTube videos. Okay, engineer is our engineer, Blood Axe is our infantry guy, Golden is our nothing. He's our future leader if he so wishes to be one. Like he's got a fucking choice. He's our archer leader, surgeon. Oh, I didn't get a quartermaster person. I'll be the quartermaster. That's right. Our scout. Okay. Cool. All right. So we have do one other thing. Oh, display capture's on. Too early to be critical. Trust me, I chose some ramshot perks. I just slapped something on whatever I wanted onto there. Or this. That's give, that's it. Give troops. Oh yeah, as far as name and everything, so our name is Suleiman, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. I know I will. And then Kutlmish is our surname. This is the person who established the Sultanate of Rum as a break-off of the Seljuk Empire. So that's why our symbol too is a double-headed eagle. It's as close as we can kind of get to the Sultanate of Rum. And the Sultanate of Rum is pretty cool because it was pretty much like the Seljuk Turks saying, oh, Roman culture, we can do it better. And it's their spin, their take on Romans. You got to remember, the Eastern Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, were considered Romans in antiquity, and then into actual, you know, the beginning of the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages. No one thought of, oh god, we got to go fight the Byzantines. They said, we have to go fight the Romans. The Byzantines looked at themselves as Romans. The term Byzantine is only coined to mark the distinction between Roman antiquity and Roman in the Middle Ages going on, or Dark Ages forward. And it was only coined about 100 or 200 years after the Roman Empire fell to the Ottoman Turks. So you have to too remember, like when we think of 444 BC or AD, we think of the fall of the Roman Empire. But they persisted for another 1,000 years as the Eastern Roman Empire in varying states of either flourishing under Justinian or decay under any of the other emperors. And you kind of think of the Macedonian dynasty as really that golden age of the Byzantines, as it were. But this is our guy for now. Rum is also the name of the geographical region. I did not know that, Castamir. All right, so let's cheat a little bit more here. Not a history major, Grant, just a history aficionado. There's a really big thing about how, like, a lot of people kind of look at, like, Roman culture is super important to kind of the, do this or do that. Get some sumpties. Yeah, I mean, Rome had a pretty rough run of it. Mary Arwa. We don't really need a wife right now. Okay, so I wanted to do one last thing, which was campaign.give_troops and Ferris. Isn't that one of them? Oh, I have to type in Asarai Ferris. Sounds like a Total War player. I mean, yeah, Otis. I played a lot of Total War. I think anyone who likes these types of games probably played a lot of Total War. What the hell? It's popped up all over the place. Suleiman. Okay, thank you. Let's screw that up again. Okay, so campaign.give Asarai Momluke regular. Actually, no, I want. Yeah, just go regular. 50 campaign.give troops Asarai Master Archer 50. Okay, that should have done it. Good. I know what we did wrong. Do you download mods for the game? I definitely do. I definitely did misspell give as well. Okay, so let's see. Don't want that. And let's get just some like veteran infantry. The regulars are kind of terrible. What's up, man pigeon? How are you, bro? Cool. Everything's working still. So what I was running into is I was trying to do this all last night. I was troubleshooting for like an hour, trying to figure out why the game would not, it would crash every time I would open up the inventory. So it has now been fixed. Okay, we have a good little, just a little party here, just something to kind of mess around with. Go have some fun. I have not equipped any of my other dudes. No mods are really working right now in 1.6, like, period. I've noticed that, like, anytime I try to do anything, they just kind of got a little messed up. So you do have to be kind of careful. What are the major additions to 1.6? I'd say the biggest addition is probably the ability to do crafting orders. That's the newest thing that's really been added in. We still, you know, I'd say the biggest thing that kind of disappoints me with 1.6 is that, wait, Jesus, that looks terrible. We did not get the kind of cool alternate battle terrain we were all really hoping for. And personally, it's kind of put like an awkward taste in my mouth for that. I was like, man, I was really looking forward to that. And I think a lot of people were also pretty jazzed on it. Like war reasons is another thing that just was not added into the game that was supposed to be added in. So there's quite a few things that really didn't get put in like I think a lot of us were expecting. What up, OS? Alright, so you will go into cavalry, you will go into 1, you will go into 1, I guess. You don't have any archery, do you? No, you'll go into 1. A huntress will go into 2, I suppose. Master archer will go into you're where you're supposed to be. You are supposed to be in horse archers. Yeah, they also lower the chance to get crafting parts. You were telling me that, yeah. What's up, Dragon Overlord? So guys, we also, I launched new tiers and everything for the, I'm just going to jump into a real quick battle. Shake off some of that rust. Ooh, really? 1-4. Oh yeah. I added some new membership tiers to the channel. I know a lot of you guys said you wanted those, so those now exist. I've also updated the icons for every tier now. So they've got really cool new icons that have just been made. It's like an evolving Spartan helmet, so it's pretty snazzy. Could you stop trying to read chat right now, you looter piece of shit? Okay, so what would you guys like to see in specific, if there's anything? We can do whatever you so wish. The party screen got a nice little overhaul too. Take a look at that real quick. So you can see there's I can upgrade everyone at once, or I can recruit all prisoners at once, which is really cool. I really like that. The whole goal of it was to reduce clicks, as they were saying, so it's nice to see that's been added in. I am currently standing whilst playing, as you can see. Yeah, if you now pledge allegiance to any lord, you'll get some of the noble units as well as an item, which is kind of nice. Just kind of fill with some recruits. Honestly, I wish I had... I don't really wish I had it, but I had not get any of the menu lag, so I was not able to really experience the problem with it. Campaign. Give troops. Asarai. Veteran. Ferris. 50. Perfect. Okay, so we're all good there now. We're all set with troops. Good. Perfect, okay. Good, yeah, that kid good. Okay. I have not, OS, I have not. Let's just kind of splunk about, find us some juicy targets, and attack some things right now. Again, really the point of this stream is just to kind of put 1.6 through some paces, do some things, fight some stuff, check every little thing, see what works, what doesn't work, stuff like that. If you want me to test anything in specific, you say, hey, you know, go check that out, please by all means let me know, and I will. But this is mainly just kind of meant to have it be a fun little stream, have fun with you guys, just kind of bang around, enjoy stuff, nothing crazy here. Fight some Imperials, we can definitely do that. Do a quick little arena too. Oh. Shoot, just karate chop that guy in the head. So you got the moving shoulder. Crafting updates? Sure, I can show you those. I can show you that. Sure, we can check that, Maramusa. I'm blocking for you. Lead block. You just ran into my sword. Dude. The old swing at him with your sword while your buddy shoots him with an arrow technique. Gets him every time. Whew. Oops. Ow, man. What the? I mean, there's no way I wasn't going to go with a leopard pelt if I'm making an Aserai character, right? I realized that they're, like, of all of the cultures, Aserai really has got, like, maybe Aserai was added last, but they really have got the least amount of, wow, he actually got that. This is a freak of nature. They actually have probably the least amount of... I've not played Chivalry 2, but I love Mordhau and Chivalry. They have the least amount of culture-specific items, I've noticed. They don't have a ton of chest pieces. They have very few helmets. I don't think they have any gloves or boots that match any of their chest pieces. And they have like 2 or 3 actual shoulder pieces that coincide with what they're wearing. So I think that's one thing I really want to see is more variance of cultural items rather than just like, okay, let's look at this. Other than 5 million different versions of Volandian and Empire helmets. So it's like, if I'm looking at just the head pieces in the game, it's from here to right there. That's about what, 40% of the total items in the game? Well, the total chest pieces in the game. Or I'm sorry, total armor pieces in the game. Like shoulders, by example, is like 5%. Then chest pieces goes from like this burlap dress all the way down. So it's just pretty much chest and head pieces in the game, with a small propensity that are towards gloves, boots, and shoulder pieces, which are still important armor pieces. It's just kind of like, it feels a little bit less important. Here, you strapping Sturgian, you. Dude, this guy's huge, actually, in all honesty. That guy's massive. And a massive man gets a massive axe. You'll take this and be happy. Dude, be giant. Just similar to Empire ones, but also some more Aserai styled. Would be more some cool indication on trade and hit and all. I could deal with that. I'm still 1.59 and have this issue where textures and portraits are pink sometimes. You guys know what? Is that fixed by now with the newest patch? Alex Utopia, I don't know what causes that. A lot of people seem to have varying issues with their icons in their inventory. And patches sometimes change it, sometimes hotfixes change it. You could try verifying your files. I doubt that'll actually change anything. Any change on troops? A couple things, Samarth. For one, all units are now called troops, which I think makes sense. The biggest one is the Volandian Gallant, which is tier 3. Now has a saddle horse versus the Volandian Courser, Hunter. Delete shaders folder. Okay, delete your shaders folder, and then do you... Oh man, Emery's here. What's up, Emery? I think deleting the shaders folder, and then what? Do you verify files after that lesson, and that fixes your random pink portraits? You getting? I'm good. How are you, man? Oh, pop my back. Just load the game and it'll regenerate all those. Okay. So yeah, delete your shaders folder and load the game according to what Flesson says. Do not take my word for it. I'm not a developer. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm barely a trained monkey. Alright, lake rats. Your day is numbered. Okay, Emery, you're here, and can I ask about the literal elephant in the room? Is it an actual Elephants DLC, or is it a future expansion upon the existing core modules? Like, is it a planned paid DLC, or is it just something that, like, we're going to be getting, it's just you guys named it a DLC? You don't need to answer it. You don't even need to say you can't answer it if you can't. But I think everyone's super curious about it. Your days are numbered, lake rats. Look at my strapping army here. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, recruits. You are a little outclassed.
Soldiers!
Dude, look at my sweet Sultanate of Room here.
Form a wall!
I don't want to say something out of turn. There might be eyes watching. I totally understand, and it's fine. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Infantry! Archers!
Yeah, that was one of the new load screens. They'll pop up throughout the stream for sure.
Infantry! Cavalry! Infantry! Move! Move! Horsemen! Move! Cavalry! Horsemen!
Oh, Ferris now default to 350.
Infantry! Footmen! Line formation! Footmen! Kill them all!
Go ahead, Horse Archer. You can't really do much.
Our cavalry! Follow me!
What up, Mutawa? Munemo? How you doing, dude? God damn, my mouth not working today. Do they scale siege towers? I believe they've done it for some time. They don't do it as succinctly, I think, as all of us would want, but yeah, they do it.
Forward!
Any idea if they will be adding a tint changer to armors, like changing them from steel color or silver or gold or tarnish or new color tints, so on and so forth? I don't know, but that would be very fun.
Charge!
Killam said it was a test for the model and nothing else. All right. Thank you, Ananda.
Infantry! Charge!
I mean, I can jump into a custom battle and test a siege if you guys want to. Yeah, that dropped. It would appear that throwing uphill is not easy.
Infantry! Footmen! Form a seal wall! Footmen! Movement! Attack! Charge!
My horses. To be fair, I kind of charged them through stuff. Keep reading chat. No, you do not need a beta key. Go to your Steam Workshop. Go ahead and press right-click on it, press Properties, and from there you will see the ability to change the beta. Jareed are huge. Like the Jareed are like actual. There we go. It's like an actual spear. Huge. Okay, you're free to go. So, we got 50 prisoners. Let's take that. So I want to take this. Oh, okay, so here, so this was people were asking about this. So take a look. This says 5,238 experience. Your troops will gain 5,238 experience for donating weapons and or armor, depending on your perks. They can gain a maximum of 134,000 experience, or 134,590 experience. So let's just see here. I'm gonna need a calculator because those are uneven numbers, and we'll see if that's based off of anything. So 5238 minus 5190, what? 5191. So it's 47 experience for just this fine scarf. Oh, it even says donation experience at the bottom. Duh, fuck. I'm like, I wonder what the experience is per thing. It just says it here on the bottom. So let's look at this. Type. Okay, so a scarf is 47, so it doesn't matter what affix is applied to it, right? So a scarf and a fine scarf both donate 47 experience. It doesn't matter the quality of the actual item. So a tattered luxury tunic is 95, a torn luxury tunic is 95. So it looks like these all have set numbers based off of the item, not its value or any affix that is applied to it, stuff like that. So if I press done, that should go to the troops, increase their experience. Party. Pretty fancy, I like that. I mean, that's definitely a cool way to level everyone. Well, hey, let's check this out too. So I'll press this button and I get my upgrades here and it shows me, okay, requirements of Warhorse. We can click Shift to do 5 or Control to do all. Same thing here. We can even choose the individual branch for them. We'll choose Tribesman and we'll choose this. And I can see it's going to tell me, hey, it's going to cost me 650 and 6 ponies. Press done, and it tells me it here. I'm going to press done one more time to confirm it all. There you go. So that's pretty fancy. Those are two things that just were added in with 1.6. Do you just get more? Oh. And then I can press this button for prisoners to recruit prisoners, and it tells me what effect it's going to have on my morale. Same situation. Boom, bam, bim, done. It's pretty fancy, right? Guys, I had 2 margaritas at dinner yesterday, and I woke up with a hangover, and I don't know why. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. Well, it's not like an actual hangover. It's like one of those like headaches that's right here, and it sucks. So I gotta drink this Sneak, hoping that the caffeine drowns out the temple throbbing I got. Cause you old. Fuck you, Kyle. Dude, last weekend. Okay, so last weekend I went out twice. One on Friday, one on Saturday, and I haven't done that since the demi. And I was pretty surprised that, all right, felt pretty good. Like I woke up on Saturday, felt fine. Woke up on Sunday, felt fine as far as like hangover goes. I felt rough because I danced my shaft off, but still, I was pretty surprised I didn't have a hangover. Then I have 2 margaritas with dinner, and I'm like, oh, my head. I can't go for beer. A beer, I definitely, so when I was younger, when I was like in my earlier mid-20s, I definitely could drink tons of beer. I used to drink lots of it. But I stopped drinking outright for a little bit. And that seemed to have some sort of effect on me, because when I went to drink beer again, my body treats it like I might have a hop allergy, because my body is like, yo, it immediately gives me like fever symptoms. I meant food poisoning symptoms. Only beer, and only certain types, like an IPA. I have a working theory that if you like IPAs, you're sadistic and you don't actually like them. You just want to be a contrarian. All right, so just 104. Nothing fancy there, huh?
After me! Move forward! Archers!
I know. I haven't streamed in a long time. I had a conversation with Spiffing Brit back in April because I had like a crazy weird situation. I just
Footman!
things weren't. The channel like slowed down to a crawl.
Forward! Archer, move!
And he was saying, well, you know what? I think what happened was you've been streaming too much and not releasing enough VODs, and YouTube kind of went, here you go, and just stopped sending me traffic and stuff like that because people, they weren't even sending out my notifications. So I stopped streaming for a month, and I decided that anytime I do stream, it's going to be a highly focused stream that can stand on its own and doesn't need to be part of a series. Like, anyone could watch this stream now after the fact, and they don't need to have watched part 2 or part 5, whatever it is. So that was kind of the gist of what I did. I've got one coming up for Crusader Kings 3. We're going to reform Rome, so that'll be really fun.
Horse out or give him hell! Infantry attack!
Yes, face me while the infantry smashes into your rear. Hello, gentlemen. Good day. Nice of you all to come to this meeting.
Infantry!
I wish I had the RTS thing on. Emery, can you tell me if like you guys have looked at the RTS mod and said, damn, we should add that into the game? Like, that would be such a lovely boon.
Close in! Infantry! Form a shield wall! Riders! Archers! Attack! Cavalry! Charge!
Oh man, that just dived in. I am dead close to you, throwing javelins into the back of your head. This will. Oh! I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is the campaign CGI finally fixed? Do they actually siege on your cap? They're supposed to. I think as of 1.5.10 or 1.5.9, they did fix that. But I haven't tested a ton in theory. Oh, we have 10 deaths. No, go free. Be freed, lesbian seagull. Flesson, I don't want to because sometimes YouTube will go, this matches content that already exists on YouTube, and they'll give you a strike. But you sure showed that air. That'll teach it, Bullet Train. We can just ransom all these guys. I honestly think that these are some of the best units in the game. They're so good. Ought to visit a friend for his B-Day. First human contact other than my significant other in like 6 months. Enjoy the stream. Well, thank you very much, Kyle. Really appreciate that, dude. First donation of the day from Big Daddy Kyle S. Thank you, man. Ananda just said, being able to target a group at another group or type would solve so many common battle issues. I totally agree. Like, that internal beta tester had told me that there are certain priorities that unit types have. Like, cavalry will prioritize attacking archers, but if they get intercepted, they will make that part their priority. And it doesn't seem to really be the case. Like, he had told me that charge meant that the unit will take out its first available melee weapon and use that melee weapon as fast as possible. Whereas advance the character or the unit will use, or the troop, I'm sorry, will use its best skill or its best weapon with its best skill and use that weapon to the best of its ability. So for example, an archer will stay at max range to use its bow and arrow, whereas cavalry is supposed to lance back and forth with its polearm. So I don't know if that's been changed, and it definitely feels like it has been, but I think targeting priority is a really big issue with the AI when it comes to battles. And what makes the RTS mod so strong is, yeah, sure, I can look over the battlefield and I can see what's going on, but being able to press center mouse button and have my cavalry attack just my archers is such a huge boon. Such a huge boon. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy using the Bannerlord. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's really... I just saw a guy who looked and sounded just like Yoda. We're pretty... us bald, deep, dulcet-toned individuals are pretty common in the world nowadays. Like, I mean, if you listen to Binging with Babish, this would be another case of do as I say, not as I do. I'm gonna tiny whisk these ingredients together and add them into a small bowl and cook for 3 hours at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. What's up, Colonel Burton? How you doing, dude? Yeah, and that's another thing too, is like, this was bigger towards the earlier editions of the game. Shadow patch notes, as you guys might know, like back in the original, back in 1.0, the Elefthero, I think, Elefthero looked entirely different. Their units, the veteran unit was badass looking. He would have the Assyrian chest piece I would have on. He would have the Sturgian helmet, which has got the chain over the face, like it comes up to the goggles here, with the steeple helmet with the little tassel on the top. They had those two armor pieces and they looked rad. And then in 1.3.1.4, they changed all of the a lot of the aesthetics. I'm sorry, a lot of, not all. A lot of the aesthetics of the mercenaries. Then I think in 1.4 something, they changed all of the mercenaries to be from pretty good to trash. Can you check out spear bracing? Oh, yeah. So, Matt Ross is the gentleman who has helped me with many a video. He's the one who came up with a lot of the crafting changes that are now being put into the game. He's the one to help me out with a lot of the things like, hey, here's the troop tree and how we should redo it. A lot of those ideas were his ideas, and we kind of smashed our heads together on them. But like those crafting ideas that we now see, that's like 100% his brainchild. And if we look at, someone wanted to see the orders, so I'm showing these off too. If we look at, oh, I have to click view build. Pikes, we go to certain ones. It's the half that makes it, right? Spear brace is now there. So, I don't know if this means spear bracing is in single player, but we'll test it right now. Also for orders, this is how orders work. You click this button and you've got the individual, the notable, who is issuing the quest and what his requirements are for the item he wants you to produce. Okay, this person wants me to make a two-handed sword with these specifications. Difficulty is 7. They're going to pay me this much. Obviously, the higher the difficulty, the more the money, as you can see here. Wait a minute. No, that is not true. I thought it was higher difficulty than money. I looked at a whole different orders roster that had like a nice gradual ramp up in payout. This is a little all over the place. $112 for this bad boy. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out of the inventory, Matt. So orders are bugged and they crash your game from time to time. Well, good thing I haven't tested them yet, and we're not going to be testing them here today. Okay, saving that. Let's find a weapon with spear bracing on it. Okay, probably towards the bottom. Do you know the actual item off the top of your head, Matt? Throne, heavy knight lance, heavy war spear. It also depends on the weapon type. Okay, so that payout is dependent upon the weapon type. Okay. Yes, Peter Pot, they just changed the leveling. So it does not gate you as it was before. As it did before. It is now way, way, way better. They literally like just change it. Oh, pike. Yeah, duh. I'm sitting here looking at the wrong one. Alright, let's grab this. Put it on. Let's see how it works. Go fight these guys. This sweet little pike I got. Hey, yeah, it works. That's cool. So this is spear bracing, obviously. This has been in single player, but it has not been on. I'm sorry, it's been in multiplayer, but it's not been in single player. So now we actually have it added into the game for single player. So if cavalry charges you, it's pretty devastating. Now, I wish you could actually have your units braced with pikes. You cannot have your units braced with pikes that I am aware of.
Riders!
Oh yeah, look at all that death.
Out to the soldier charge! Yeah!
Well, they have a purpose, but I don't think that they actually use their pike. Alright, let's try that. I'm down to try that. I mean, this is a testing video after all, right? Give them experience again. Let's save right here. Let's go to the main menu and see if... so there's another ability they added with 1.6. Let's test that too. Hold on. Sneezed all over myself. So we will select Blondia. Aha! So let's just do a crap ton of pikemen. And let's do like... let's just have a ton of Empire cavalry charge us. Thank you. Thank you very much, Emery. chest this side. No. Great. Okay. Okay, so that works. Let's try square.
In a square.
That's right. Make this imposing square. We shield wall? Am I taking damage on hero? Oh. Oh. Oh, I can hear the thundering hooves of battle. No bracing, huh? It's just gonna be me? Fine. It'll just be me. Oh, fuck. No, they just immediately pull the weapons back and kind of time their attack. Lord. I mean, it's nice to see that we've gotten... Go away! I mean, you can see that the pikes are really just crushing it. Yeah, it looks like the actual ability to use the pike. And pikeman rounds. The using the pike, the brace function doesn't work. So, unless there's an actual button I'm not noticing with how to brace things, but to it appear it does not work. Have these damn pikemen. I'm gonna learn a thing or two. That was Stellaris, Irma. Yeah, until we get actual bracing in, seems to be the case. Another formation might have worked. Maybe shield wall worked for them. One sec, guys. In shield wall, they would draw swords. Well, not productive. Is the camp seen a new horse in this patch? No, it's probably one of the ones you can get from like an arena reward, but it's just difficult to kind of come across. Sturgian Chaser, I think has been in there. Chaser, Money Penny. Oh, look at you. Walking around on your lonesome, huh? They're still up to date. The tutorial series is not up to date, but it's not entirely wrong. There's just things about the game that are different now. I will be doing, in fact, like, I had really kind of like planned on 1.6 being a little bit more pivotal. And I was going to use that to update a lot of my guides. Unfortunately, 'tis not the case. Glunding Gallant is tier 2, you are correct. What's my 25 charm perk? I don't know. Let's find out. Icebreaker. Yeah, honestly, me too, Thomas. I was really... I mean, Man Pigeon, this isn't that much better. I don't really do a bunch of bartering, though, so that's why I chose it. Khamseen is the special horse Astra give you if you join them. Okay, that's right. I forgot that they give you a horse, whereas mostly everyone else gives you a weapon. It's both Khazate and Astra give you a horse, right? I cannot recall. Steven, the performance in this game is amazing now, by comparison to release. I would say it is the one thing that has consistently gotten better and better with every single patch. It is way better. Yeah, they're Alphix and Ananda are talking about. Oh, where is it? Isn't it this one? Foragers? Yeah, when moving through steppes or forest. No, it's this one above. Beast Whisperer. When moving through steppes or plains, you have a 5% chance of finding a mount daily, and that can sometimes be a pureblood. Because they give you a normal bow. That was it. Okay. Then everyone, the Empire all gives you the same sword. Blondia gives you a two-handed sword, I thought, as well. Which would be cool if they gave you a nice lance. If they gave you a cool custom lance. You get like a Rumfalia sword, basically, if you do Britannia. What so here's another cool little bit that the internal beta tester had told me. Something that they had scrapped a long time ago, I guess. And Emery, you can feel free to comment on this if you so wish. But I guess horse breeding at one point was in the game in varying ways, shapes, and forms, and pureblood is a holdover from that. That's why it's just like, oh, what is it? A pureblood of what? And you could actually make pureblood horses, and they were the strongest and best horses, and you could breed them. But that was scrapped along with the class system. And stuff like this is a holdover from the old class system. And the ability to kill people in towns, like, if you can somehow get I don't remember such a feature, but maybe this guy's completely full of shit, and I have taken his word for it for a long time. But apparently he was there like when the game first started development. But he was saying that like the reason you can kill people, you can kill your own people, is it's like a holdover from like an assassin system too. But man, maybe he was just fucking liar, pants on fire. And he dude, like I sat on like a 2-hour call with this guy, and he told me all these things, and I'm like, this sounds pretty damn cool. This is crazy. This is the beta branch, Mohammed. We'll make it put him in. The console command to unlock all the smithing parts is gone, so you have to do it by RNG again. No! No! Emery, add it back! Please! How do we test? Whew, excuse me, sorry. Any significant changes on this branch? Yeah. I'd say, I think a lot of people can agree with me on this, that the biggest highlight of this patch, even though the crafting rework is kind of like the front runner as far as like, oh, this is the biggest feature that was added or fixed. The biggest highlight though is the huge performance boost. It seems to have made a massive performance boost for everyone. That's probably the biggest feature. The party management feature up here is pretty nice, where you can either you can batch recruit or upgrade units is very, very, very nice. And Emery's actually told me that the reason that there's not a troop organizer, like I can't organize this by tier or by name or by type, is because what zones into a fight first is in order. So not different for a hideout, but if I jump into a war or a battle and my troops are at a limit and I can't bring all of them onto the battlefield, it's going to go in order. I hope I'm correct in interpreting what you said last time. I need to find some more things to fight. What is Asteroid at war with anyone? Oh, Southern Empire? Well, let's just go join the Asteroid. God, okay. Of course, Drainer. I would like to enter the service of the Sultan. Done and done. Now we got things we can fight. I don't really need these prisoners, but you know what? We'll recruit them all. Just hurt morale. This could be fun. Oh, that's not fun. Run away, run away. Ooh, action. I can sway that. I can swing this. We can swing this. We cannot swing this. There is so much going on here. Yeah, that's too much. Wow. Would have loved to have helped. Bye. Do we have any other armies in the battlefield? Oh, just that one. Save and jump in? No. Too one-sided. Without the RTS command ability, it's so much harder to actually manage that army. Check the diplomacy issues. Are they still unreasonable or got fixed? What did you mean? I mean, they changed diplomacy. It looks a little bit nicer, a little more streamlined now, as far as seeing which clans are in part of which empire. Getting an idea too of all the actions that have gone on. What in specific were you looking to get an answer for with diplomacy? Whew, sorry, guys. They refuse to make peace when they are massively outdone. I believe that has been tweaked to be a little bit better. Like as you can see, our strength is almost 1,100 more so than the Southern Empire, and it's a 0% support chance of creating peace. But they seem to be better at creating peace and not declaring multiple wars. I say that because it's always something that's tweaked every patch, and it always seems like something that is like, okay, it's done, it's fixed, guys, don't worry about it now. And there always kind of seems to be something that either breaks it or something like that. So I can't give you a cohesive enough answer, I'd say. Are you coming to tussle? I thought. Relation between lords means nothing? Well, disappointing. I just can't stop yawning. I don't know why. God damn. Come here, friend. Be my friend. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'll fix some of this. Aha, gotcha. Damn it. Fucking night fight. Can you guys can see at night better, right? I jacked up a lot of the Ooh, that is still pretty brutal, to be honest. Let's do I'm sorry, guys. Nights seem to be a pretty brutal.
Archers! Stand upon and kill them all! Archer! Cavalry! Mounted! Archer! Horsemen! Follow! Horse archer! Kill them all!
Oh, we lost our cool colors. Being a mercenary is not fun. It's cooler when I have the white. That was sick. Oh, I gotta take rid of this stupid pike. I just threw a spear through his stomach because this is a huge throwing weapon. Ah, that's a horse. You got in the way, trained archer.
Footmen!
Hey.
Charge!
Oh, that guy's down.
Go!
Did I just kill my own guy? No. Thought I did that.
Archers! Forward!
Stop, archers.
Forward!
An easy win. What's this? Why are we training your wife's mother's empire? It's not my wife, it's not my mother. You fought well. You are free to go. I will take your grain and I'll take your butter and I'll be happy about it. Go. There we go. Okay, so let me take a look here real quick. I'll take a little tiny break. from slaying through stuff and just add some quick weapons and such onto these peeps. Lordly padded mittens, eh? You have throwing or anything? One-handed crossbow here. This tank. Human tank. This guy is our man. Honestly, I could just spend hours swapping out armor for these guys. Bannerlord is the best version of Bannerlord, and I won't be argued about it. One of the newer helmets, I think I was added a couple bits ago. This is one of the newest helmets. I was added just this patch. Also, not too long ago. I wish there were like scale gloves that match this. I mean, there's these, but they don't really match too well, but we'll go with it. Vasile, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? It's good to see you, brother. Good to see ya. Oof. We'll quickly do her and be done. Quickly do her and be done. Stack, dude. Look how tall this beast is. Unhand my balls, beast. If you guys have not seen What We Do in the Shadows, I strongly recommend you watch What We Do in the Shadows. The movie, and then the show. That is the smallest little guy. Oh, god damn it. What are you? Just a crossbow? Okay, I'll just give you a crossbow. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's a nice one. That is not dragon scale armor, let it be known. The Stitched Livid Over Mail is one of my favorite pieces too. That show was, this is so good. I did not, but I've heard I have to watch that, Inside by Bo Burnham. It's really good. You! Fight me. Cheat, and then fight me. You missed part of the stream? Anrak, it's okay, dude. Anrak, Flessin, Ross, I think, and Piglet. Did you guys all notice you have different helmets by your name now? I'll show you guys the full size of those. Go. So if anyone wants to become a member, you get those cool little helmets. And a lot of you guys requested, again, different tiers to the membership program. So I have made such tiers for you bros of varying price points because it was very heavily requested. Let me grab that for you, though. You too, Sebastian. Are you kidding me? Where is this? Nice hats. Here you go. So here is what the membership helmets look like. There we go.
Cavalry! Footmen, move!
Set themselves up in this nice little embankment.
Move, move!
I'm still working on emojis, though. Emojis are a big thing I'm trying to, like... I don't really know good ones to make for the channel, so if you have any recommendations, please, by all means, let me know.
Horsemen! Forward! Horse forward! Mounted up! Move!
It's only selling US keys, Ross? It's a bunch of horse shit. I have to message them then.
Footmen! Make a shield wall!
Those master archers are so sick. They also just look really cool too, right? Like, that's why I kind of like want Astride to get it's like it's just deserves when it comes to aesthetics, because it feels like they could be even cooler looking, but no, I'm not giving away keys today, but I probably will in the next big stream.
Cavalry!
Look at the fucking war camels I want out here. Is there a time limit? No, there's not, Lou.
Horse, oh, give them hell! Cavalry, charge!
Get out of here. I'm gonna try that shield. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, there's your horse, buddy. There's your face, buddy. my horse in for 2. That's what matters, right? Man. Solid 51 kills. You may go free, bro. Free. We'll just let this go to my troops for some experience. I love that. I love that I can give my troops like an additional 5,500 experience for items that are not really going to make me much more money. Obviously, I'm cheating, so I've got unlimited funds because I just wanted to kind of have some fun here today, playing around with some stuff. But it's nice to see that I can give that level of boost to all my units. Let's actually go through this. Yeah, we'll have these go to footmen again. Recruits can go to archers. Boom. Bingo. Bango. What? Are horses of the war variety? Well. Still have regulars? Damn. You guys are almost all there. Good. That. Perfect. Paris is 3. You're in 1. You're in 4. You're in 3. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. Kill him. What's up, Ben? How you doing, dude? And again, guys, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I'm just kind of having some fun. I'm answering your questions. We're just kind of having a good time here. So, like I keep saying, if there's anything in specific you want, please, by all means, holla, 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 holla. Let's go ahead and do this. You guys remember the old days when you could donate? You could donate to a dungeon. 85 troops, and it wouldn't just give you 4 influence. God. How to change banner? Well, you'd use banner paste, Hanzo, but it looks like banner paste is crashing the game right now. Emery, is there, like, I understand why it was shut off, but is there a plan to bring that back soon? The ability to paste into the game natively without having to use the banner paste mod? Go to some folk. Do a siege with 500 looters as your army. You mean lose a siege with a 500 looter armor? Is that what you mean? As far as you know, okay. Because I know that the reason it was removed, or so I heard, was because people were pasting it in wrong and it was causing crashes, and it would cause like an unnecessary amount of crash reports to sift through in the morning of that stuff. Okay, is the army around here anywhere? Well, Flesson, something that Matt Ross discovered is that there's a new thing for... Oh, you're trying to reinforce this army? Get out of here. You too. There's a new thing for Bannerlord Theme Workshop in the files somewhere. Get out of here. What's what about, Ryan? It's weird to say my own name. We're just testing out version 1.6, having some fun, answering questions from the community right now. We have a developer in chat who's answering questions that he can answer without getting in trouble. This is beta. This is the 1.6 beta, correct? Yeah. Where's that army? Oh, super far away. Good to know. All right. We need an actual fight here. Dave. 1.6 is the name of the beta branch for Bannerlord. So Bannerlord's live version is 1.59. 1.510 is going through some quick fixes, but 1.6 is the current beta branch of things that are coming to the game. Hi. Aha! I'm going to have a big fight. It's going to be at not nighttime, thank you very much. There we go. Gabriel Court, I did not 100% get it answered, but from what Callum was saying, it was just them testing something.
So forward! Archer, move! Archers! Loose formation! Cavalry! Cavalry! Mounted forward!
See here. What? Okay.
Infantry forward! Bowman, move!
In all seriousness, Callum's posted the answer. So yeah, Callum said that the Elephants DLC was them testing that model. It's not an actual DLC.
Riders! Horsemen forward! Horse after me!
No, horse army should go.
Move!
Please,
Forward!
you guys follow
After me!
Aha!
Infantry line formation! Follow me!
No, don't follow me.
Forward, move! Follow me!
No, don't do that.
Move! Infantry! Form a
Christ.
shield wall! Yeah! Out to attack!
The biggest change has been an improvement to right? Yeah! Oh! Not only did I just throw the javelin into her back. I bucked the horse while I did it. Like, get off your horse, fuck you, die.
Foot attack! Horse charge!
The Sims are gonna be upset. No, we have a healer, and the healer's really not doing her job. This is on the most difficult. This is unrealistic. There are certain things that are not unrealistic, like the chance of my clan members dying is 100% turned off. I like this game, but is it worth $45 for the content? I doubt it. Steve Nicholson, I grossly disagree with you. On modding capability alone, this game is worth it. But if the way I've told people is, if you've never played this game, it's worth the full price tag, 60 bucks, dropping it hot. Like, this game has given me hundreds of hours of gameplay, and I only recently started modding. 46 is better than infantry, got cut up. In addition to that, if you've not played the game since release, it's totally worth it. If you've not played the game since 6 months after it came out, it's totally worth it. If you've been playing the game non-stop, the game has kind of lost its luster a little bit. In that, there's nothing really overly new added. Systems have been fixed and brought up to speed, which I think they've already stated this at the very launch of the game. They said, Rifters, that's dirty. That's dirty. You're my prisoner because you are the Empress. If you've been following this game from the start, it's easy to understand why you can get frustrated, right? Because you're like, well, I want new things, and we all want new fucking things. We all spend money on a game. We want that game to constantly be good. So when I see stuff on the forums or on Reddit or on my comment section of people going, this game's full of shit, they still haven't added new stuff. Yeah, I understand that, but their approach from the very beginning was, we are going to fix everything before we add things. And they've kind of trickled in little things here and there, an item or two a patch, stuff like that. They've responded better to criticisms of existing systems that don't work. Leveling would be an excellent example. Perks would be an excellent example. Crafting now would be an excellent example. It took them a long time to get there, but they've finally gotten into a place with it. Yeah, and that's another good point too. Anetta just said, well, to be frank, the modding capability awaits for the dust to settle. That's true, but the modding capability as is already impressive with what people are doing with Game of Thrones, with, well, no longer Brett Walda, but Brett Walda, with the old world, in that they're pretty much, there's not much official support from Tailworlds in their modding. And what they've been able to accomplish is pretty damn impressive. And once we get Steam Workshop capability, once there is more support for modding from Tailworlds, it's even going to be better. That's what I find really exciting. I guess I'm overly optimistic in things, whereas I think the majority of gamers are overly negative or pessimistic. But I'm like, dude, I came from the days of Ultima Online, where every single publish update was simply like, oh man, things are still the same, but better. But this was another thing that they added with this most recent patch. If you press transfer all, it will only transfer to the max prisoner limit. You don't have to do any addition and subtraction to see what you can use, or what you can actually bring in. So I'm clearly biased. A lot of people think like, oh, you're just saying that because you're paid by Tailworlds. Tailworlds doesn't pay me shit. I just really like the game. And I'll defend any game I vehemently enjoy. Do shields count? No, shields do not count as armor because they're in their own category, so worth noting. Like, it's a good game. Could it be a better game? Absolutely. And that's why it's in early access. Like, I mean, that's kind of my honest opinion on it. I'll help you, brother. Yes, Lord Bumcrack it is. But they've said that they're going to be changing that. They've just added some other stuff to the... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. They've just added some stuff to crafting, that a bunch of other stuff. Transfer all change was from a suggestion as far as I know. Oh. Ryan, they added files for voiceovers, and modders can add in voiceovers. So I think we'll be getting that at some time. Whoa, I am hauling balls right now. There goes your horse, bud. Oh, I try to get a sneak kill in there. Voiceovers are planned. There you go. Yeah, Falk made a really good point right here. People don't get banned for criticizing the game. They get banned for insulting, flaming, or otherwise breaking the rules. And that process is handled solely by community moderators. And I think that the biggest problem with... It's like too brutal. I can't control the horse, to be honest. I'm like kind of like blindly riding as fast as I can. Like, you know, Ananda made a good point here. I'm hopeful too, but I have sympathy for people trying to play with the mods or make them currently and getting them broke constantly when they feel unsure about the modding future. Especially because, like, it's hard to establish a culture wherein you say, hey guys, if you want to use mods, the community has all agreed that this is the version that you're going to use mods on. We're not going to move from this version until we get a stable set release in the future, and that's when we're going to jump to. It's hard to create that culture, and more importantly, there are so many performance increases and little things under the hood for modders that happen from patch to patch that staying static on one mod, or I'm sorry, on one version kind of makes it harder for them. So that is like a big struggle in and of itself. What I'd really like to see is if, like, and this is like such a like harebrained idea. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I have not put any real critical thought into this. It'd be cool if Tale Worlds could create if they could create a like a modders Discord, which I'm sure they probably have in some capacity, and you can post, like, the modders Discord has got a bunch of different channels set up. Like, okay, I have an XML question, I have got a framework question, I've got a graphical modding thing, or terrain, whatever, a bunch of different things, and you ask questions in it, and maybe say, hey, you know, this is what I'm encountering, this is what the bug I'm dealing with, or whatever the hell it is. And people from Tale Worlds can answer those things at, like, okay, hey, every Thursday we have Community Thursday. We dedicate an hour to the end of the day where all the people from those respective departments go through those Discords and try to answer as many questions. Or maybe they say, hey, I want to look at your question a little bit more. Can you jump into a private DM with me? The problem is that, like, you also pull developmental resources away from that, away from the game, if you're focusing on modding. In the early access is the problem. Yeah, cannot develop the game and not break the mods accidentally at the same time. We would need to look at every single mod on how it's using the code and try to avoid it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at this. That just happened. Yeah, I mean, you really just can't deal. Like, there are just some things with when it comes to mods that you just... The developers have to worry about developing the game. They can't develop for mods just yet. I think that they can make it easier for modders to do what they want to do, but to say, hey, you're being paid to make this game from early access into a full launch title. And yeah, the community wants better and robust and dependable mods, but it's so hard to keep those consistent while also trying to release a game. It's because if there is a CEO, a shareholder, as it were, that puts money into the company, and you say, well, listen, we kind of diverged a little bit of our developmental process because we wanted to help the community and do these things. That person doesn't understand games, probably. He doesn't understand gaming communities, and he's going to go, what the fuck? No. I paid you money to make this game to make me money. Don't you dare do that. Because that's what that's the bad thing about video game companies is they are run or financed by people that don't understand how video game communities work and how they can actually create the longevity of a game, and they can fire you for it. And that's like the problem that a lot of big video game companies have. Activision, EA, Creative Assembly has their Sega overlords. So these things exist, and it really creates a lot of friction between people that work on the ground, that actually do talk to the community, you know, boots on the ground as it were, and the people that are in a fucking tower who go, I have money, I'm going to throw it at you, make the thing work. Yeah, some do. I mean, like, yeah, I'm obviously using hyperbole and sweeping generalizations here, right? To make my point, because it helps make my point. But for sure, there are definitely CEOs and investors that do understand these things, and they do play games, and they're on that level too. But I think at the end of the day, even looking at Activision Blizzard is a really good scenario where Diablo 2 was made by a group of people that didn't have to answer to a board of trustees or high-level executives that paid them and didn't play or develop the game. People that made Diablo 2 all had hands in making the game. The people that make Overwatch 2, they might love Overwatch and they might have a passion for it, but the guy who's the project manager or the head or everything like that, he has to answer to a dude who is a manager, who's above him as a VP, who answers to trustees, and trustees want certain things to get certain ROI. And that's the kind of shitty corporatization of not even just the gaming industry, but so many other things. Rant ended. That's why I don't work in business anymore. I mean, CD Projekt Red is another good example, right? Like, also CD Projekt Red had to deal with the Polish law of if you release something for pre-order, it has to release within that year, that fiscal year. Yeah, Diablo online communities weren't a thing in the way they are now, Lou, but they were a thing. But it's mainly the point that, like, there is such a heavy over corporatization of the game development process now versus the way it was then. Look at this. Oh, she's gone. That bitch. She left during my rant. Typical Bond villain, you know? Whore. I'm sure she's not. She's probably a nice lady. You know, though, Pebble, the problem is people say at Pebbles, people say vote with your wallet and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it works for the people in the know, but let's look at this. How many Call of Duty Cold War copies were sold in 2020? So 5.7 million copies of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War were sold in 2020. I'm sorry. We're over 5.7 million digital units in November 2020. So you might be able to convince 10,000 people, maybe 100,000 people, maybe, let's go crazy. You were able to convince 500,000 people that the only way to end microtransactions in video games is to not buy Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Well, that's still 5.6.5 million, you know? There's still so many units being sold that the people that just don't care, they just play the game because they want to play the game, exist. You know, like they're voting with your wallet is one thing, but establishing a culture for those things is more important. And I think that's the hardest thing to do. Dude, my guy's hauling balls right now. Like the bald bearded look on the Asus looks pretty sweet, right? Who doesn't like bald bearded look? Looks great on everyone. Oh, 100% Wolfguard. I totally agree with you, dude. Socketh, what's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, Drainer, that's a really good point, is that, like, Battlefront 2 was such a shit show until enough people complained to Disney, and Disney was like, oh, I'm gonna go send Mickey on over to the EA office, and he's like, oh, you listen here, motherfucker! You end these microtransactions! Like, that's what it took, right? It took someone shaking the wallet above them to stop it. What's up, big old bear? How you doing, dude? But what I will say though is what I will say is that, like, because there's become so much corporatization of, like, the upper AAA video game companies, it's made better passion projects from indie developers, and that is huge. That is so huge. Like, I got a video going out tomorrow on this game, and guys, I can't tell you how stoked I am on this game. Like, Songs of Conquest is going to be amazing. Hopefully. And it's because it's a small team, and they all grew up playing Heroes of Might and Magic. They love pixel art. They love the format of King's Bounty, of Disciples, of Endless Legends, and they smashed it all together into a pretty, low impact game. Like, making pixel art, you just need like a couple really good artists to make all this stuff work, and it's a little less telegraphed than having to deal with sync animations in a 3D space, right? And that stuff is awesome to see kind of coming back. One sec. What game did you say? It's called Songs of Conquest. Kenshi 2 looks really cool. Let's get a siege going. Yeah, the video highlight tomorrow should be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, Jackson, but I think like the issue is the disparity of money between the person who makes the video game or funds the video game and the people who have a passionate... I guess a good example would be like Total War Warhammer, or Total War... Rome 2 Total War Rome. When that game came out, apparently it had a bunch of issues. Personally, I never saw any of those issues because the majority of the Total War community actually does not take part in any kind of online forum. Reddit, the forums, Steam boards, the majority of them all play 100% online. So you have to deal with that too, is that there's a majority of people that purchase their games who never really go to an arena to talk about it if they have an issue or if they don't like something. They just go, oh, that's just a shortcoming of this game and I'm going to dismiss it. It's a really interesting thing with a lot of video games. When you've got Bannerlord, which is always really had like a very vibrant online community because of Warband, right? It's a really like different juxtaposition. Oh, you're right, Soketh, that's a good point. Yes, your units, you can control your units individually if you wait for them to do their actual siege, the attack, and you join after the fact. Hey, here you go, man. You can get the fuck out.
Whoa!
Going off over here. What's hold up. Okay, they're getting their ladders up over there. I don't think any siege anything were made. Kasha, we're just kind of generally testing 1.6. Getting these ladders up. Pretty brutal. Oh! Oh! Fine. I shall go. No! Get out of here with your big old boulder. Whew. I lost 2 guys, I'll take it. Aha! We have won the siege! I want to play medieval, or the Attila 1212 mod. Yes, Wolfguard, I agree with you. Actual ladders is way better. Let's upgrade all these troops here. So tribesmen, go to here, to there. Sure, sure. That, this. Perfect. 1 stack of jabs, shield, 1-handed sword, execution. Oh yeah, the execution is actually so brutal in this game, and I love it. Oh, I can climb a ladder with just my legs. No, I can't. So I'll just hold there and like swing your weapon and block on the ladder. Although, like, imagine if you couldn't do that. That would be so brutal. Let's see where this army's going. Maybe we'll go to siege a bigger city, like Donustica, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, they don't use all... Sometimes they'll use both ladders, but they won't go up all at the same time. They'll, like, alternate one or the other. Things go upstairs, like a little motorized seat. Ooh, that is a very bright... That is stark contrast to a night fight. You guys are all the VIPs. I hope you know that. Every one of you is an amazing soldier. Yes, Pepper, they fixed that as well.
Infantry! Footmen! Archer! Move to enemy! Cavalry! Give them hell!
Aha!
Arrows! Stand apart!
Yeah, Mabo, I've been lifting the whole time. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Go for the cheap kill. Oh, got him. That was in the, like, that was in the tailbone. He's dead. Oof. I have a lot of friends that have home setups. Mab, that's helped.
Infantry! Come attack!
Dude, I didn't know the steel shield has that sound. It doesn't have like a generic block sound. Listen, it like kind of it sounds like someone. I mean, it sounds like someone smacking a trash can with a wooden dowel, but I mean, that's still sick. The horses do trample a little bit better now. It just depends on the, the charge damage of your horse. What I want more than anything, though, and Emery, this isn't actually a question for you. I just want camel cataphracts. Is that so hard to ask? I mean, the sieges could never work, and I'd be fine if we had camel cataphracts. We all can agree with that, right? Who needs sieges when you can have camel cataphracts? Like, look at these camel cataphracts. I mean, yeah, that's in Rome Total War, but still, look at those camel cataphracts. Don't work on the sieges anymore. Just work on my camel cataphract. Camels with cataracts. I mean, I'll bring it up. Guys, I talked to him. He wants to throw out the development cycle, and he just wants those cataphracts. I mean, I can get him in Rome. I want him in this. Oh, lucky bastard. Oh, dude, good lord. Ooh. Castro Oil, welcome aboard. Just signed up to become a Crimson Spartan. Thank you very much, man. Membership to the channel helps me out a ton, guys. I cannot tell you how much. Basically, you're saying, like, because I have that dependable income of... No, don't block. Of the monthly channel membership, it makes it easier for me to not have to put out constant videos, and I can kind of worry about, I can kind of work on doing better quality videos. But thank you very much, Castro. Really appreciate that, dude. Oh. Time for some Flissa action. Wait, I got throwing things? Caught it. Oh! Oh! Aha! Mert, I'll take elephant cataphracts. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, my brother. Oh. Listen, you said it was more accurate. It's not. Look how terrible I am. Oh my god. It's miserable. I've got no shooting skill. Oh, well, maybe not so much anymore. You're right. I'm dead accurate. Oh, Christ. Alright. Serpentine. 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 Aha! Easy. Easy. Good. It was. It's definitely more accurate. I was just giving him shit. Okay, we're going to do this. Ha! Christ. No. Okay. Oh. My character is stacked looking. Love it. Like I said, I find the end game look for Astrai to be a little bit cooler than I think a lot of the other races. Sturgia's got its new sets of armor and looks a lot cooler. Imperial looks decent. I actually like a lot of the aesthetics of Khazate, but Britannia and Volandia kind of have a very one-note look after a certain point. Oh, Saketh, man, congratulations, dude. Which one? Moderna or that other one? Pfizer. Go back to Waffle House? You didn't even offer me Waffle House? I love that. An overhead swing, risky. You guys remember the movie Dragonheart? And what's his name goes like, no one ever won with a thrust. Knight of the Old Code. I played a drinking game to that in college, where anytime that guy, I can't think of his name, is it? Who the hell is it? Dennis Quaid. Anytime Dennis Quaid can be replaced with a cardboard cutout of himself, drink, you just drink the whole movie. And yeah, I had Moderna too. No, not Sean Connery. The Knight of the Old Code. His blade is swift. What is that? What is... A knight is sworn to valor. His heart knows only virtue. Ah, it's so good, I love it. His word speaks only truth. His wrath undoes the wicked. This is gonna be a little bit bigger of a siege. That was probably one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. Because I liked a lot of, I still like a lot of Arthurian legend. I'd really like to see a, okay, oh. You fool, you're supposed to leave those in reserve until the very end. I'd really like to see a... Oh, are we going in? We're in? Okay. Save it up. I mean, impersonations used to be kind of like my thing. I used to really enjoy doing them. Turin, Nick from also YouTube fame, keeps trying to get me to like, he's like, dude, you gotta start doing more of those. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just never do them in streams or anything. Ooh, this is kind of heavy on the performance, but we're fine. Knight of the Old Code. I'm gonna run around and try to dodge all these incoming missile fire. You change into a dragon? Dude, I should get a dragon costume. Border Collie. I would be down to do such a thing. Board 2 Collie. I always say Border Collie. Easily the best James Bond. Easily Tommy Gunn. Easily the best. I can't really do Godfather very well. It's kind of a caricature anyway. Like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Like, this is ridiculous. Hey! Oh, got him. The best siege towers are the ones that are just the ramp. There we go. Hey! Why move when it'll do it for me? My Master Archer just got killed, dude. How unfair. How uncouth. Okay, so yeah, they're all just kind of funneling to one. Sometimes they'll use the other one. It's more if they get forced onto the other one.
Archer infantry! Hunters!
1,000, man. 1,000. Have it max. Set to the max. Ooh, much higher. Damn, still higher. So yeah, we got one person to go up the other ladder, but again, it's usually because they're forced onto that ladder, and less because they want to go onto that ladder. And it causes this just like superficial death of all your guys. My Ferris are going up and just getting hacked to pieces, as you can see. I'll take it. I'll hold this line. Hey, ow. You swung through the side of the siege tower. Completely unfair. Yeah, fall to your doom. He's around behind me. Ah! Look at this thing, raining death. Gonna shoot it? Gonna shoot it? The suspense is killing. Oh, you're out of ammo? Just hang out there then, huh? Ooh, where's it gonna land? Nah, we can just keep these guys in this tower doing their thing. It's no big deal. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a lot of my Pharisees. Right. 49% of the loot. We've earned it. It's ours. Night of the Old Code. There we go. We don't have to deal with any shenanigans here. Upgrade these. Doom Dive versus Bannerlord when? We're crouching into the catapult. Let me actually, let me do this real quick. Boop, boop. Then back over here. So I think the next challenge stream I'll do for Bannerlord is nothing but skirmish infantry. So like, probably go Britannia and just use these. We'll use wildlings and veteran skirmishers and like woodrunners and the such, and just go with that. And I think that might be a really hard challenge, or I'll go with just two-handed infantry. Yeah, I haven't really touched caravans. Again, I'm using the recommendations here from Flesson on which cities to get what and where. So he said get an olive press in Kuyaz, get a brewery in Sanala, a pottery shop in Yakis, and a brewery in Kasira. Who, by the way, speaking of Diablo 2, who's excited for Diablo 2 Remastered? Because I am. Yes, Thomas Gideon, it is tier 2. I am an idiot. Oh, it's tier 3. People said it was tier 2, but I think they forgot that the Volandian Squire starts in tier 2. Still, I don't think a tier 3 guy deserves a saddle horse. Where'd that army go? Yeah, Bortukali, you're not wrong there, man. You know, against sweatshops. Ooh, look at this girthy army here coming for Odrisa Castle. Odrisa Castle. Or Odessa, as it looks like. We'll scoot along this little peninsula. Can we get an open field fight, please? But Man Pigeon, I mean only those. Like, siege defense? I mean, we probably should have done that, to be honest. It probably would have been fun. Oh. Let's wait for them to fight this. What's up, Dino? No? Not gonna fight it? Well, I'm gonna force the fight then. Oh, no, I'm not. Sons of bitches. I'm gonna have to be tricky here. Okay. Warp right to him. Then do it. There we go. It does not, Wallaloo. We were all hoping for it, but it did not come in this version. Holy crap, that was a lag spike.
Infantry!
Just go.
Hold your ground! No. Take over command! Archers! Sergeants and cavalry! Horse archers! Horse archers! Follow your sergeant! Bowman rider! Follow me!
Yeah, it definitely helped out with stability a lot, I will say that. Definitely did. Oh. Backhand! Oh shit, balls. Well, I put in my troops in the I put my troops in sergeant's mode because then that way they'll stick with what the AI is doing. Oh, you went outside your defensive formation. Fuck you. Oh, don't mind me. I just cut right through all my units. That was nice.
Camel charge!
Yeah, Juki, no mods, unfortunately, man. We can't really use mods in 1.6. It seems to crash a lot of stuff, so no mods just yet. Can't move. I think just hit people proportionally. I got tone. Yeah! Eagle 1, Fox 3. I have not tried the freelancer mod just yet. Aha! I almost threw a jab on that man. Hi. Yeah? Friends? Lost some fair eye, but that's okay. A good battle fought. 33% loot. I should have killed more people. You may go free. You may go free. You may go free. You may go free. You can go free. Everyone gets to go free in my army. Let's do some mass upgrading too. Dude, it's just so much better. So much better. Man, Pigeon, you caught the reference. I love that movie so much. I got tone. Eagle 1, Fox 3. What? Why? You were gonna take the castle. You guys were crushing it. I did the thing. You did the thing. We did the thing together. All right. Well, fine. See if I help you guys in a protracted war ever again. Independence Day, yeah, for sure. For sure. Gentlemen, let's plow the road. Plural of Ferris should be Forsen. Okay, thank you. It's just such a ridiculous part in that movie too, because it's like, okay, the guns don't work. All right, well, missiles don't work. Nuclear missiles don't work. All right, we got their shield network down, but their alloys can clearly be destroyed by 50 caliber machine guns, right? Like, I that might be one of my favorite like action movie of the late 90s. I am from the US, George. I am. All right, here, coming up on 2 hours and 37 minutes here. We're going to be ending this stream kind of soon because I have to be somewhere in a little bit. But if there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know now, and I will try to make it happen sooner rather than later. So holla, 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 holla at me. What's up, Lawrence? Titanium units better or worse now? Any essential mods you would like to see implemented in the base game? I think the party overhaul and party screen enhancements are must-have. So, Juki, I talked about this earlier, but this screen has just been added with 1.6, so we can mass upgrade things. I can go boop, boop, bam, boom, and I can see what it costs. I can also mass recruit. The reason that we can't do, and again, Emery, correct me if I'm wrong on this, from what the developers have said, the reason they don't add in sorting by tier or by unit type is because the way that units zone into a battle when they're, say, at like, let's say you only have your battles maxed to 100, so 50 and 50 are going to load in, but you each have 200 troops on both sides. Well, the order of what loads in is dependent upon the order in the party screen, if I have that correct. So organizing it actually hinders you. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, Ardanis. Ardanes. I appreciate that. We got another CK3 stream coming up here soon, where we try to reform the Roman Empire. Dude, War of the Worlds actually had a the horn that the aliens made in War of the Worlds was scary. That like when they showed up, I was like, oof, that's eerie. But a lot of like the bigger mods have been brought into the game too. Like the Settlement Icons mod is now a part of the game. There are some good ones that have been added in. I think one I would really like to see is the RTS mod in some way, shape, or form. Just the ability to have your units attack a specific target. I think that is pretty huge. I'll help you, brother. Well, I guess this is just poppycock now.
Sergeants!
All right, everything's F6. I'm gonna go throw javelins. We greatly outmatched this army. Julio, they're not. I believe the beta servers aren't even on. They weren't not too long ago. Got the leader. Oh, almost coming on back. Put your shield down. My sword skills have been terrible today. Bannerlord Sun Tzu. Hello, friends. Lost 4 soldiers is damn outrage. ¿Cómo estás, mija? I am the Bannerlord. What is this one? Wages and cost reduction. Yes, yes. Or prisoners in your carry capacity. That's kind of cool. Like looters in battle now. Anyone notice T-Bears running away like looters in battle now? What do you mean, Steve? Oh, Jesus. Look at this girthy 800-man army coming in to slap my cakes. Yeah, Sandian, I'd back away, bro. Hamza, you were in a very precarious position. Oh, my shoulder. Leg. Ow. Emery, when they decide to go crazy with the voiceovers, can you tell them that I would gladly voice over like a shit-covered peasant just to have my voice in the game for free, for absolute free? Whatever accent you want, whatever terrible anything you want, I'll do it. I'll just do it. I'll make it happen. Alright, they're definitely going to come over here and it's going to be a shite show. Alright, this I think is this is going to be our final battle of the day. I think this is a good one to end on. Wait for this to kind of jump in. Don't fight me. Okay, well. Oh, fight to the last drop of blood, you sack of wine. God, it's like one of my favorite. It's my favorite line in Troy, right? Where he goes, "You sack of wine." Just some shit-covered Cockney peasant, like, "Yeah, sure, right away. You just go make sure you nice little push bag, right? You go ahead and just put this right me, put your little tiny Denari inside me, yes, sir." Like, just Habsburg jaw. You know what? I think these guys are gonna have to F6. F6 here, and I'll keep them with me, and we'll try to do some damage here and there. If I can kill a couple of their lords, that'll be pretty huge. Ah, they have a huge army. How much infantry we have? We don't have enough infantry. Don't countercharge my horse archer, you asshole. Hey, I got that guy. Hello? Y'all, the North, what's up, man? Thank you very much. Swinging in here with the largest donation of the day, a huge $20. You champion. Thank you, man. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. You've exposed your leadership. Oh, no. Get through, get through. I can't kill him. He keeps E-braking on me. It's like I'm fighting the guy in Top Gun. Yeah? 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 Alright, hold on. Archers everywhere. Leap! Aha! Catapult. Switch into a defensive formation. Interesting approach. I don't know how it will work. I think poorly.
Cavalry!
Cavalry's still strong.
Cavalry, follow me!
Come to me. Where are their leaders? Let me kill leaders.
Mounted archers!
Yeah? Here. Hold on. Come here. Come here, buddy. Hold on, guys. I gotta give this guy back to my roommate. Yeah? What? I'm allergic to cat. Sometimes he just wants to be held. Okay. That little adorable bastard. He's a very chatty kitty. Okay, they have so many archers. So if my damn horses could get with me and we could just kill some archers, that'd be great. See, this is why I just want like the ability to the ability to just send my cavalry right at them. Yeah, take that and that. Dude, I'm just hacking people apart right now. There's just 3 people, just heads. I do play standing up. Look at this guy, he's roughhousing us. Yeah. Rear that pony up in the air, big boy. Okay, that was actually really effective. We just shut down a lot of their cavalry right there. Hey, friend. Ooh, a jaunty tune. I slashed Jordan's head right off. Oh no! Oh no! Actually, follow me. Cavalry, we shall go to the rear of the Mega Zeppelin. And the foot. Every time I try to swing the direction I want to swing, it does not happen. There we go. I'm just going through and knocking them, just hitting them. Ah! I can't even see because of the numbers. Keep charging to the front line and getting cut down, so that shouldn't do it anymore.
Archers! Everyone!
Go, attack! They're not doing anything back there.
Footmen! Bowmen! Infantry! Light arrow! Archers! Stand apart! Troops! Horsemen! Up! Mount on my flank!
Oh!
Cavalry! Horse archers!
Nope. You stopped right in front of me, you asshole. Archers, are you going to do anything that is worthwhile?
Archers!
Ooh, we lost 39 men. 13 of our Vanguard Ferris, 11 of our Mameluke Cav. That's just...
You are dead!
Oh, let's check out these guys over here, huh? They outnumbered us, and we pulled a W, guys. The horse is a little beat up. Okay.
Horsemen!
What are you guys doing over here? conspicuously hiding. Get out of here with that crap. Bastards. Woo! We have won! Men of the South! Yeah, Bortukali, if you can, shut off banner paste. That seems to be the thing that crashes my game. Yes! Victory, nay! Dude, my horse is covered in arrows. This poor puppy. Man, that was brutal. 39 deaths, 72 wounded. Jorn has died on the battlefield. I can only wonder why. Why would such a man have been killed on the battlefield, I can wonder. Don't I have the ability here? I think I turn off the ability to... Clip. I think there's a way for you guys to be able to clip, and I don't know how to do it. And Joran got his head just whapped right off. Free to go. Free to go. Where's Joran? Can I talk to Joran? No, I can't because he's dead. Woo! Oh, baby. Your troops will get... What is that? I don't know. What's the problem here? Can they not take that much experience or something? Why is that in red? Oh, they're gaining the maximum of the amount of experience that they can gain. I get it. Dude, just completely... The army just got... Both of our armies got really wasted away on that one, but... This is his funeral. Well, guys, I think, if anything, that is a perfect point to end our stream on here today. We're going to go ahead and roll some credits. Let's give out some thank yous. I think we only got like 2 or 3 donations here. So it'll be easy to kind of push through these quickly here today. Let me actually bring up Streamlabs just in case I miss any donations that were directly to Streamlabs. YouTube. Okay, there it was. There it was. I'm Night in Flames. I missed your donation, dude. But Night in Flames gave a $5 donation saying thank you for all the great content. Keep it being awesome. So thank you very much, Night in Flames, dude. Always really appreciate it. We got Castra Oil, who became a new member. So thank you very much, Castra. And then we got a $20 donation from Jarl of the North. And that is all of our donations here for the day. Oh, no. We also got the donation from Kyle for $5 Canadian saying off to visit a friend for his birthday. So thank you very much, guys. Absolutely, Lou. Thank you for joining in, dude. And Flesson, thank you always for your help, my dude. Everyone, please check out Flesson19 and his channel. He covers tons of Bannerlord and has a lot of really great content on there. So please go and check his channel. You too, Emery, and thank you very much for answering all of our questions. I'm sorry if some of them were more intrusive or annoying than you wanted to answer, but thank you very much, man. Always really cool to see you on the stream, giving your feedback and just kind of what things are going on behind the scenes at Tail Worlds. So thank you very much, dude. Good times, Potato Chip. I'm glad you enjoyed. Tommy Leaf, Bronado. Later, Noble. Have a good one, man. Wolfguard, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my guy. We've got some more streams coming up. I have some cool challenge streams in mind for Bannerlord. We'll do that skirmisher one. Also, we're going to do the Formation of Rome on Crusader Kings 3. That's going to be a 2 or 3 episode series. Anrak, thank you very much, man. That is definitely coming. Ross, thank you, my dude. Night in Flames. Good to see you, man. But everyone, please have a good weekend. Everyone stay safe. Wash your hands. We're almost there. Fucking stay safe. Hey man, love my CK3. If you like CK3 and if you like Victoria 3, please check out all my friends who play that game as well. You have got Surreal Beliefs, you have got Party Elite, you have got H for Havoc, you have got One Proud Bavarian who's getting bigger and bigger in the space, and he loves Paradox so much, so he deserves all of the attention and the acclaim that he has so deserved. Dude, I'm actually, y'all, I'm about to go work out. I'm Team Moderna, man. I'm Team Moderna. I'm sorry, Tommy Gids. My friend is visiting from San Diego. I haven't seen in a couple months, so I'm going to go work out with him. Yeah, got to get that sneak. As always, guys, if you haven't, make sure you use creator code SPARTY at checkout. It helps me a ton if you want to pick up any sneak. I always recommend the starter pack just because that way you can get a sense for the flavors. And the reason I like sneak is because it's basically just caffeine and BCAAs. There's nothing bad about it. Well, I mean, there absolutely is. Like, don't be jamming a ton of caffeine into your life. I really only take about a half a scoop. You too, Ananda. Good to see you on the stream too. I hope I didn't live up to the expectations of the Village Idiot, who I know who you were talking about. I know 100% who that is. Yeah, and as Emery said, don't forget to leave feedback on the suggestion forum, guys. They do have a ton of things that they know about that are being worked on, but leave as much feedback as you can on 1.6 in the forums on Reddit. They do have a specific thread for it on the forums, so please leave the feedback there, because getting as much information out to them as possible is why we have beta branches to begin with. So please try and share as much information as you can. I've got a ton of subscribers here today. Look at all these. Look at all these. A lot of Bretons who speak of the Slavic. All right, guys, everyone, have a great weekend. Stay safe, wash your hands, take care, and we'll be back with plenty more Bannerlord, Crusader Kings, tons more Total War, Warhammer 2 and 3 coming up in the future here. But as always, have a good one and take care.